Nick here. Day 2 of E3, sorry. I'm really salty right now. I've spent the last hour and a half in traffic at like 11:45 traffic started, and I'm here at like 1 a.m. And dear God, man. Made my whole night all salty. Was having a pretty good day. Made me salty as fuck. Anyways, I'm here with the fail. Mostly hype today, though. Very little fail. From the PC gaming Ubisoft and Sony conference. Saw all the PC gaming. Saw most of Ubisoft and saw most of Sony. I didn't see the pre-show for Ubisoft or Sony. It really didn't. There was other things I had to do, and it really wasn't too interesting for me. So, first off, I'm going to start with the fail, which is basically just Ubisoft. So they decided, they're going to bring back Steep. They're going to have some DLC for it. I don't know why. But, okay. They're launching some sort of pirate game that was wholly uninteresting, and, like, seriously, you're going to go up against Rare for a fucking pirate game. Granted, theirs looks darker and edgier and grittier and whatever, dude. I really was not that great. And then, of course, like, everyone, they had to have a fucking buzzword-heavy, like, area, the command center, or whatever they called theirs, where people played their games, which was really them just playing Assassin's Creed Origins. But that's about all I have to like, air grievance-wise. I guess I will say the PC one did drag on a little in the beginning, which, meh. Sony, they pretty much have it down. But on to that, let's start with all the hype shit. First off, Far Cry 5 looks pretty alright. Montana, dogs do shit. Better than the exotic lands I cared nothing about, and no one has cared anything about because we don't know it. The Rabid Mario Kingdom, or whatever it is, I forget the name. It's late. I'm salty. I've already warned you. It's XCOM for kids, man. I would play it. I think they're getting into the tactical RTS really well. You know, introduces people to that genre. It's not a bad thing. I mean, they made a kids third-person shooter that is amazing. Splatoon is a great game. We got a Beyond Good and Evil 2 trailer, which was amazing. Didn't show us much, but I'm glad it was there. Foulmouth Monkey was amazing. But why Cockney? Why is it always Cockney? The Cockney accent, or I think it's East Englander, or whatever. Cockney accents. I just have to wonder. Every orc, every, like, space weird thing that's supposed to be kind of thuggish Cockney. Don't understand that. South Park, The Fractured But Whole, looks great. Hopefully it doesn't turn into vaporware, but I'm glad they're pushing it back to do what's necessary. I'm also kind of excited about the South Park mobile game if it doesn't end up being microtrans heavy. PC side, there's actually a lot here I was excited from. You know I'm a PC player, so let's jump right into that one. XCOM 2. Not a big fan of the original XCOMs, and you know, I think that's just because I haven't played a lot of it. But XCOM 2 looks like it's going to be just as good as all the other games, so that's cool. BattleTech, really excited for BattleTech. Mech Warriors, man, and it plays like a tabletop game. I wish Games Workshop would really take the hint. A lot of games are moving from tabletop format to digital PC, War Machine. Hopefully they do a Hordes expansion or something like that. BattleTech. I mean, I'm really hyped about this game. Another thing they actually had a really good spot for ESL and esports and all the involvement with that with Intel and making it bigger. I want to give them kudos because Jesus Christ, everything we've seen on the console side, Microsoft, Sony, I don't want to say Nintendo, but Nintendo in a certain aspect with the whole Splatoon with the Switch thing. It really makes people who play video games for a living in any capacity look like a bunch of knobs. I'm sorry, but yes, there are bellends. Mainly the people who play Rocket League professionally. I kid a little bit. That's just my fighting game bias showing, but hey, I'm salty as fuck. I've said it before. I'm having like traffic around my night, so I'm gonna be a little smarmy. And yeah. Warhammer Total War 2. Awesome fantasy setting. I'd like to see, I mean, I know we got Dawn of War 3, but I'd like to see the Total War series go in the 40k direction. It would be really nice to have that sort of mass scale army. You could set it during the Heresy. This way you do have the big legions after each other. Killing Floor 2, my love of that game is just so much more rekindled. They're starting the seasonal stuff starting, I believe they said the 13th. I will be streaming that sometime just because it looks fucking amazing. They're starting with the Carnival one, the summer whatever, I don't want to call it Summer Slaughter, but the Summer Carnival. Sorry about that, just give me a second to look over my notes. I lost my place. Okay, now on to Sony. So Sony, Uncharted, always looks good. I didn't really get much of the story. Skimmed through it, half listening. That's my thing. I was also unsure of the Horizon, if it was DLC or another game. Either way, it looks beautiful, looks amazing. Will actually probably push me to pick up the game. And then I'm just gonna, there are two that I really want to talk about here because they're fucking amazing, but there's two that I'm just gonna gloss over quickly. And the first one of that is Dad of War 4. Great to see some gameplay. Great to see everything working as intended. Great to see more on that. Can't wait to actually play it a little bit. And Spider-Man looks amazing. Looks sweet. It looks like a Spider-Man game that all of us remember as kids, whether it's the Amazing Spider-Man 2 or the original Spider-Man 1 and 2 games. It looks like it's a return to form to something. Sorry for the little cut there. Had to deal with something. There was a little bit going on with my PC. So the two games I really want to talk about are Monster Hunter World and, of course, Shadow of the Colossus HD. Well, or the remake. First, we're going to start with Monster Hunter World. It is amazing to see Monster Hunter back on a Sony console. I own Monster Hunter for the PS2. Owned Monster Hunter, I think it was Freedom Unite for the PSP. Great to see them. I love how beautiful they are. It is actually really nice that we get them on a decent ass console to run them. The hopes are maybe like with God Eater, they'll make an appearance somewhere on the PC. It's a dream, probably never gonna happen, but it's nice to see the exclusivity with Nintendo has ended, because now we're getting a beautiful ass Monster Hunter game that looks amazing. However, I don't know how much of it I could actually play. Those games for me suffer a really fun, and then I'm just fighting the same monsters over and over and over at a harder level, and it's lost its value. Secondly, like I said, the Shadow of the Colossus remake. Oh my god. Love that game. I love Ico. Got him on the PS3. Have Shadows on the PS2. Gonna buy it for the PS4. It looks amazing. I think it is one of those games that thoroughly deserved the upgrade it got, and I'm happy it did. Not happy that I have to wait till 2018, but for everything to hopefully work and do better would be amazing. I could see definitely if they make some of the mechanics a little more user-friendly, it would be nice. But other than that, I think that's my wrap-up for the last of E3. I'm not going to do another one of these. I know Nintendo's conference is Tuesday. I know I'm hard dating myself here, or don't really give a fuck. Unless Nintendo just knocks my socks off. The Switch, meh. I really don't think they're gonna bring anything out for the 3DS that's gonna wow me. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon It's been a year and you're releasing the same game in two forms. You couldn't just give us an Emerald or a Platinum. So instead of releasing a third version, you release two more versions in the almost vein of Black and White 1 and 2, and I really can't get behind it. But we'll see. As that draws near and I probably draws closer, I might get them, I might not. They've already showed the 2DS XL, which really excited me, but other than that, I think tomorrow's content is going to be something completely different. I plan to have a real talk out sometime this week. I know those aren't going to be big, but I feel like those are for me to vent and talk about things, and if no one watches them, that's cool. Gotta do what I love, though. Gotta do what I need to do. But anyways, I'm gonna end this like I always end it. I will see you guys when I see you, and hopefully that's not too far away. Have a good one.